Many people are curious about what is the difference between combination flower elixirs and single flowers. I love this topic. It's so interesting. In my view, it is best to start your flower essence journey with combination flower elixirs. So that would be combinations of various flowers, 4 to 5 to 6 in one blend. Why? Because you will feel a difference almost immediately, whether it's that same day or within 3 to 5 days of regular use. So say 4 to 5 times per day. The flowers are chosen specifically to tackle an issue from many different angles. So it's inevitable that you will feel a remarkable difference, and it will be something very tangible and visceral, very different from, say, like taking vitamins and not being quite sure if it's helping or not. It should be obvious. And so that's why I recommend start with combination elixirs so you feel what's happening. Then after you've worked your way through several combinations, if you feel drawn to working with single flowers are a whole other ballgame. They're much more subtle. You may in the first week be working with a particular flower and wonder, is it even doing anything? I don't know if I feel anything. In some ways it's subtler but goes deeper. And it's more like this sort of unfolding process. I think of it even in terms of like the first week, what do you experience? And then the second week, what you experience in the third week, as it sort of like permeates through your system. Sometimes I visualize it as like water moving through this sand. As it gets deeper and deeper into the layers of your psyche and is energetically unraveling things inside of you, you have a completely different experience of how the flower is working through you and what it's showing you. And you can literally experience different things from week 1 to week 2 to week 3 to week 4. So I always recommend folks to start with a combination elixirs, and then when you feel like you've exhausted that avenue or you just feel really drawn and intrigued to working with the single flower essences, just know that there is a difference in terms of how quickly you notice results. And working with the single flower elixirs requires a little more self-awareness, a little more interest in self-discovery. Possibly you have a journaling practice or some way that you can bounce ideas off your friends who are taking the same flowers, some way to sort of track what's shifting and changing inside of you, what you're seeing or what's being reflected to you through the flower. Also, you may find it really helpful to work with a single flower elixir as a catalyst, almost like a driver, something that's really targeting a particular pattern or issue that you can really dig into, and then working with the combinations as nurturing support. So oftentimes what I'll do is work with, say, the Flower Evolution single elixir for 1 month, at the same time that I'm incorporating in combinations of flower essences, whether it's in an anointing oil or a mist or another elixir, to support my stability and foundation while I'm digging deep into an issue. So those are the ways that they can work really well together. So depending on what your intention is what you would choose. Of course, working with both is wonderful and recommended.